Hello everybody, welcome back to the Craft Beer Hub. This is episode 2 of the Great Big Micro Pub build. This here is Dom, my friend and technically business partner now, which is a bit weird.
Well, soon to be.
Soon to be. We haven't set it up yet. We're just working away at the moment. Yeah, what are we doing, mate? What are we doing?
Building a horse box. Well, building a mini pub in a horse box.
We are, yeah, we are. We've quite excited actually. It's kind of getting, what's it now? Like near the beginning of April, isn't it?
April, yeah.
Weather's getting better, and it's just like, we're kind of getting towards the season. We could get our first booking, which is pretty cool. We haven't really advertised, we haven't advertised at all yet, have we? Let's take a look at what we've been up to. Right, if I swing the camera around, and boom, here we go. Some of you will remember that bit was OSB boarded already, and we like the OSB board effect. I know it might clash with this a little bit, but it is what it is. It's a horse box. It's not meant to be perfect, and that's kind of the vibe. We've put the OSB boards on the sides, so they're all done. There's our little door hatch there. Got some electric in, so these are going to be socket points. That's going to be a bit of lighting in the corner there, and that's for the front bar. Dom, we need to make a decision on what beer dispensing machinery we've got.
Yeah. We're toying with a couple of ideas with the Linda, or the other option was the gas pushed option. Not really sure which way we're going yet. Probably the Lindas. Beers we need to decide on, logos, things like that. So we're a little way off, but we're getting there, and we've done some real progress certainly today. Got the bar frames sort of set up down there, ready to go in as well. Yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's going to be good. Really excited for this.
Right, guys. Dom's just mentioned the names. That's where I want you guys to come in. We've got some ideas. Obviously, it's a horse box, so we kind of like want a bit of novelty in the name. We don't want it totally novelty. We want a bit of novelty in the name. So far, we've got the Gallop In. Gallop I-double-N. That's literally it, isn't it, Dom?
Yeah.
Literally it. Get in the comments to let me know. I know you guys are pretty witty. Slurpy Dave, Neil Long, Trav, all the usual faces. I know the witty, the good witty boys. Get in the comments and let me know. That's kind of what we're thinking. The Gallop In. That's the vibe. So if you've got anything better than that, let us know. In terms of beers, Dom, come in, mate. Where we live, I always go on about it to everybody, but where we live's, it's like Brewery Alley around here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's loads, absolutely loads.
We've got probably within 15 minutes, we've got about 7 or 8 breweries, not including the brew pubs. Mm-hmm. So we're probably going to have, we're definitely going to have some Ampersand beer on, because they're just very good, local, and very helpful, and they're going to come into play with this bad boy. Grain Brewery.
Yeah,
going to look at a bit of grain. Their ales are fantastic. They've just started doing a little canned craft range as well, which is really good. There's other breweries around here, small micro breweries like Bull of the Woods, Tyndall Ales that we'll tap up. Yeah. But yeah, beer dispensing machine. Don was just saying there, we're a bit torn. We don't know whether to go with like the pub setup, the remote setup, which is all kind of like fixed. Or we're kind of thinking, we've had a chat this evening, haven't we? And we're kind of wondering whether we go towards the Linda machines. Now, for those of you that know beer machines, the Lindas can be adapted so they can supply taps out of a wall like you would normally see in a pub. Also, the Lindas are mobile, so if we ever get asked to do an event that isn't in the horse box, because there's a probability of that, there's already some options that we've looked at in our own town that kind of involve something like that. We might do that, and the Lindas give us that flexibility to be able to pour top level craft beer straight off a keg. Whereas if we go for the remote system that's all plumbed and piped into the wall permanently, it's not going to be that easy. So we're kind of thinking that, and then we're going to do a bit of can as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll do a bit of can. We'll get some of that going as well, because I think from a takeaway perspective as well, people are going to want to do that every now and then. So certainly from the events, if they like,
we didn't think
couple
about
of the beers
that.
we've got
Actually,
on,
takeaway's a fair point.
Well,
we didn't talk about takeaway because the weddings that we're looking at, they're probably going to have like camping on site or camping nearby. And I mean, I don't know about you, but when I go to a wedding, I'm never ready to go home. Yeah. So a few more cans in the tent makes sense. And we're looking at possibly doing a bit of food as well.
Yeah. Nothing too major.
Nothing too major,
bit
no.
basic, nachos, chili, something like that.
Yeah, something a bit takeaway for weddings and stuff like that makes total sense.
Yeah.
But as far as setup goes at the back, we're gonna be very similar to what I said in the first video. We're gonna have the back bar there. We're gonna have a couple of taps up there, just near that green porthole. That's our entry door, so we're not going to be anything here. But we're going to have a couple of taps, a couple of pins. So a pin, for those of you who don't know, a cask is normally 72 pints. Breweries do pins, which are 36, and they're a lot smaller. Probably going to suit us a little bit better. So we're going to, at the start, we're going to have a lager line, a craft pale line, and 2 traditional, probably a best bitter and maybe a traditional pale, maybe. And then here we've got this. This is going to be our bar top. It's like a really. And here, this is going to be our bar top. It's like a really nice piece of walnut our friend George Hunt gave us. Good old George, what a legend he is. We've got a couple of bits of that. We just need a carpenter to sort us out. But let's get these. I'll tell you what, we've got the bar frames. Let's get them in and see how it's going to look. And here we go. This is the bar. It's about 1.1 metres high, which feels right. We're gonna have a couple of fridges under here. We're gonna do wine. We're gonna do some nice gins. Norfolk's got some fantastic gin producers, so we're gonna do that. A few spirits. Jägermeister, of course, because it's weddings, so you never know. But and have the canned range underneath here, so you won't actually see the canned range at the back. So at the back bar, underneath the back bar, there's gonna be the kegs, the cooling system if it's a Linda or a remote, whichever we decide. That's all going to be concealed away, and yeah, you walk up this ramp right here, and then yeah, see this friendly face, or that one, maybe not that one. He hasn't got a very friendly face. He's got quite a mean face, hasn't he? But that's where we're up to, guys. This is it. We're making decisions. We're getting on, and it's all starting to take shape. It's quite exciting, actually. But yeah, I'll keep you in the loop as I always do, and yeah, I'll see you at episode 3. Like and subscribe, guys, if you'd be so kind. I will see you on the next one. Cheers.